in the Kodiak car.
Whoops, we got that on camera. On tape, I mean. Hello, YouTube. This is GornFan291. And as you heard, I have Stephen Potter III up in the booth with me today. Say hi, Stephen.
All right, Charles, how you doing? And yeah, we have a Kodiak car in the field, I guess.
Kodak, not Kodiak.
Oh, that camera died out a couple years ago.
But it was still around in 2003, as here's your command to start the engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
As everyone can see, Matt Dixon is on the pole, and folks, he is the 16th different pole sitter in 16 races.
Well, race 22 is at Watkins Glen. If we somehow get 22 at Watkins Glen, I have a great song to go along for this, and Charles might know what it is.
Notable driver in the field, the road course ringer Vitaly Nikolaev, and not good news for the field. He's starting 4th. Oh, and I just noticed this. Kyle Austin had the same exact time as Matt Dixon.
What,
So really, Kyle Austin should be the pole sitter because he actually has more points than Matt Dixon. And we're hearing that's actually what's going to happen. So Matt Dixon, not your pole sitter. Kyle Austin's going to get credit for the pole. And that is his second pole on the year.
Well, that's kind of the first time in era 2003 I've ever heard of anybody overruling somebody from a pole. The 27's already got his lane choice, Charles. I don't think you can already take the Coors Light sticker off the car and just tape it.
No, we're
Tape
not.
it on.
I'm just saying, based on NASCAR rules, it should be Kyle Austin that has the pole because he has more points. He's higher in points.
I don't wait. The owner points rule didn't come into. Oh crap! What was the 29
okay,
doing?
Fine. We'll give them both credit for the pole.
We'll give them half credit each. Well, I don't think in 2005 the owner points rule started, and that's how qualifying is determined.
No,
So they didn't have.
They always had owner points.
Well, it didn't matter. They didn't really care about that much till 2005.
No, that's just when they had started with the top 35 rule.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Other drivers in the top 10: Jake Smith. You have Time Pollard, Steve Lewis, row 3, Adam Derrickson, and Devin Smith. I'm sorry, row 4. Jerry Shelley and Steve Pollard, row 5. And you'll see the field kind of bunch up here just because I shrink down the bunching ratings to try and make it a little bit more exciting here on the start. And they usually start right around turn 10 for bunching up.
And as Charles will be doing that, we're going to see somebody going to be going up the hill, and somebody's going to go flying this tire barrier. I don't know who it is, but somebody's going to be hard in the turn 1 wall there. Because
actually,
when you're going 3...
When I told you about that happening, it happened on a restart. It didn't happen on the original start.
Well, yeah, going to the corner 3 wide here at Sonoma, and this is Sonoma 2003. So
but
kind of the track.
In that truck race, they did wreck on the initial start. Like, they didn't even get to the green flag. The first lap was completed under the caution.
And watch out right here for the preferred pass place in turn 11. This is like the best place to pass here, as the ugly white pace car will pull off the track.
Yeah, turn 11, turn 7, the best place to pass.
Whoa!
Oh, boy.
Wow, somebody's going to be getting a black flag. Vitaly Nikolaev, I can't even say our last name. Going to get a black flag.
Nikolaev in the 4.
What is the 4? He's got his second. Well, I think the 27 got the message of you don't want him as the pole sitter, and he dropped back.
Okay. They are 3 wide in the back, it looks like. I can't see that. And Kyle Austin beat Matt Dixon with a stripe.
Not supposed to do that. Look at the 4-3 wide in the turn 1.
Oh,
and somebody
there they go.
Upside down. Holy crap.
Robert Pollard's there.
Oh, man. It's somebody was
Nick
up
Nyman,
over the...
Drew Austin, Daniel Day. I saw Danny Everett.
Drew Austin's up on the wall and probably in some crafts on the start or something. That was crazy. Look at the 4.
God. I'm sorry to laugh, but dang, now it's just a miraculous wreck. Oh, and Vitaly goes low.
Wow,
Vitaly. The road course winner makes an aggressive move going into turn 7.
Wow, that was aggressive there, and now we know who's going to win this race. What a move.
Yeah, but... Oh, whoa, but he goes off. Here comes Kyle Austin. Matt on by Vitaly.
This is like the best Infineon start in history. I don't know what these ratings are, but Charles haven't sent me this track settings. I don't know what this is going on.
This is nothing else changed. It's 1.1 bunching and 0.9 drafting. Whoa, and Matt Dixon nearly turned the 9.
Oh man, this is getting exciting. I've never been so excited for a road course race in my life, and I love the road courses.
You think that might have been some revenge there for possibly beating him to the stripe? Hegdall's got some damage.
Well, we saw somebody, I think somebody flipped. Drew Austin was past the tire in the fence. Looked like really Mark Martin in 1994 at Talladega when we went through the guard fence right there and went through the wall and stuff at Talladega. That was crazy.
And with Steven's commentary on that, we'll take you back to see who indeed was the car that flipped. I do believe it was Drew Austin, though. Now we're back. This is where it actually started. After gets turned by Tom Gerard, saves that, and then they wreck up here. And we'll
That was a great save. Great save by Henry, but Drew Austin, I don't know. We have two craft cars in this field, and one of them, oh my gosh.
Actually, we only have the one, I think. What's the other one?
The 30 of, oh, that's American cheese. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, it does have craft on there, yeah. It's listed as a sponsor. Here's
well, I don't know what happened here. I'm hoping
Tony gets turned. Oh, whoa, what did Robert hit? What did Robert hit?
Well, as it is really freezing up right here now. I'm watching literally some freeze frame right now, but I'm gonna hopefully we get this live here as we see. I see the 6 just flipping on the 02.
Yeah, part of that I think is just the lag.
Oh, look at the 40. Oh my gosh, that's a hard hit in that wall. 49 forced him in that barrier right there. That was a hard hit.
All the damage to the driver's side door of Robert Pollard.
Yeah, if we get a good roof shot of that, we can see exactly where he hit. That was a very hard hit in that autism car right there. And the 6, that's also another shot. And Daniel Day in the top 10 in points retires right there, so that's a tough break for him.
Well, yeah, but good thing for him, he does have a win to try and hopefully back up on. Per his request, we will take the onboard with Robert Pollard, and I will probably just not talk through this and just stand in sit in amazement here at this.
And it's right there, and the ball right there just hit him so close, that caused him to do a flip, and a lot of more guys to get involved. But Drew, he went out of the racetrack, went flying somewhere. I hope he didn't have
where Danny Everett is.
And your Pocono winner, Stephen Ball III, he's off on the track. There's Daniel. I don't even know where they're going. Like trying to hike a mountain up here in California.
Oh, Daniel just nowhere to go. He hit Danny when he came back up.
And Noah's right there. We didn't mention this. The 30 car got the 25 jump. Tony Hurd right there was second place in the points right there. So that's what's kind of started.
That was the first thing we looked at, or I mentioned that one already. Oh, Kyle was right behind the 02 here.
And that was violent. Look at the stick.
Nice job by Toby Jason. I don't think he got involved in this at all, except for the rubbing up against the 7 there.
Any chance we can get a cockpit view of the 6? Because that would have been one heck of a view. And there's cars in the dirt here.
I think that would be a good view. I probably won't talk on any onboards, but dang. And by the time we get back, they will be back to green, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, as he won't talk, but I'll give like an analysis as we see the Winston couple of the one side. Comes down here, the 02 hits the wall right there, comes back, finally hits them right there and into the grass.
I think there's a part where the camera was actually out of the car.
Yeah, I just know it. I think I saw that. I'm trying to see where was that, because when you got and the initial hit where he hit so hard.
Going frame by frame here.
When he gets,
maybe not. Dang, it looked like it, at least in live action.
When he hit the 02, I think that's when it went out of camera, but very violent crash for Drew Austin right there. Everybody did a great job, the guys to avoid that, but man, the 6 car in the 02 might be visiting the local hospital.
Maybe. We'll take you back to the green flag. Vitaly Nikolaev, your race leader. I'm sorry, I did mention that Vitaly was the race leader. I was wrong. I forgot that he went off in the grass. Time Pollard's deciding to try and make it too wide here. I don't know why.
He's just trying to figure out what time it is if the pace car pulls off the track. He's supposed to go through the middle of it like real life, but I guess he's not.
Danny Everett, Daniel Day, Robert Pollard, and Drew Austin have officially retired. It says Nick Nauman's still on the racetrack, but.
Oh man, I'm gonna have a heart attack. If that start was as great as the last one, oh gosh, this is gonna be excellent.
Yeah, now we get the restart here. 9 laps to go. How crazy is this gonna be?
I don't know.
Down slowly. Now he hits the gas.
Oh, I see the 4 car shoving the 27. Next week is Daytona, boys. This ain't Daytona.
Well,
Here they come.
Those bumpers don't line up anyway. That's a Pontiac on a Chevy.
Oh yeah, well Pontiac. That's why Pontiac went out of business. They couldn't make good super speedway cars right there. And look at everybody. They're gonna be going through the grass, 4 and 5 wide. This is gonna get good. Well, maybe not 4 and 3 wide.
Definitely a good run needed though for Vitaly Nikolaev. Honestly, just down in the points, knowing he's probably not going to return to cup racing. Kind of see the end on the front end, I think.
Being like Mark Clark going crushing supercars, I guess.
Either that or he might go truck racing. I don't know. There's 5 road course races on that schedule.
Oh man, everybody through the grass to this corner. I think I saw the caution light on actually.
Not sure who it was. We'll figure out.
Oh wait. This hairpit's gonna be really dangerous right here. Make sure you don't hit the end of that pit wall, and they might be stacking up right here. They're a bumper to bumper here.
Kyle Austin, your race leader. And
Let him back.
huh?
Sorry, Charles.
You go ahead.
And we'll try to figure out what happened there because I really didn't see anybody spinning. Must have been when someone got in the grass, the caution. And another thing to notice right there, the pace car has Pontiac on the windshield. I think it thinks it's a Gen 6 car.
No, Gen 6 would have a driver's name like Bodine or something up there.
That is, well, yeah, good point. Yeah, it's Pontiac, and that's one ugly pace car anyway, so.
So we'll take you back to see what happened to bring out the caution because we really have no idea. Alright, back. Looks like maybe a 3-lap Tony Hurd bounced off John Wilson and Amy Shelley's the victim there.
Looks like Tony Hurd right there just got a little loose in the 30, and it came up on Amy right there. Amy got the brunt of it. Not really that much of a serious crash. We have 3 cars spin right there and some damage to some cars. So it really wasn't that big, but we're under caution because we have another exciting restart because of it.
Maybe, yeah. We'll see. We'll bring you back for the green flag. Kyle Austin, your race leader. We're back, top 5. Or actually, we can go top 10 right now. Kyle Austin, Matt Dixon, Vitaly Nikolaev, Stephen Lewis, Time Pollard, Adam Derrickson, Devin Smith, Steve Pollard, Jake Smith, and Jerry Shelley. Whoa. I always forget that they go and slow down so much in that corner. Kyle Austin trying to go for win number 3 on the season. Matt Dixon trying to go for win number 1. Vitaly also for win number 1. And with this, after this race, there's only 2 races left till the All-Star break. We're halfway done with this one.
And I'll be hoping to commentate the sprint, the Open, because that's one of my favorite events of the year. And also just a shout out to the 27 team right there, underfunded team right there, trying to stick with the big boys, running second right now. Oh wow! And oh, Gene Stanford.
James Shelley, Nick Nauman. It's kind of funny. I was testing the trucks, and I'll say this on camera just because I know that you're here, Steven. You were in your 57, you were in the race, and then you ended up running into the wall. Like, you weren't even a part of a wreck on a restart, and you ran into that tire wall over there.
Well, I must have been drinking my Kellogg. I must have had too much Kellogg's that morning.
Who knows? But Vitaly Nikolaev has grabbed second. Wouldn't that be something if the road course ringer could grab a win on the road course before the All-Star break?
Well, I don't know how you determine somebody a road course ringer in an Air 2003 competition because, you know what I mean.
Based on what they, what
a block!
Just based on what owners have told me. Here he comes! Here he comes!
What a block by the 9! Oh my god!
I think that was strategy by Kyle. He knew the 12 was on the left side. And he used that to his advantage to go ahead and get that the race lead going this way.
Well,
And
before, sorry
let's
about that,
figure out
Charles.
what happened to Sanford's day here today. Running around 1915. Whoa! What the heck?
45. What was he doing?
Maybe not a stack up. Let's figure out what happened to William Duncan. One of the... Oh, and then Aaron Smith got loose going into this corner. What on... Oh! So 3 Hendrick cars involved in this one, folks.
And he said Danica Patrick can't drive.
And then all 3 Sanfords.
Well, it looks like the Sanfords might hate road courses, even though we're in California. The 48 also wrecked at Tarman Pit Road.
Well, I'll say this much. Charles Sanford's first career NR 2003 win came on Infineon. Came at Infineon, so.
Well, I saw the 48 also on Pit Road, so maybe we want to see what happens.
The 48 turned the 45. I saw that much.
No, what I mean was... Oh, you're right there, yep.
Turns... What
Oh my god! Charles, that's why I mentioned that.
You did not... You saw that right. A car flipping at a road course.
Charles, I don't know what you did to the CS point. I don't know what your problem with the 48 is, but my god. It's a good thing I mentioned that we're this.
Yeah, it was. Eric Byrne already had damage, and then...
And the poor orange cone died.
Yeah, poor Coney.
Going to Coney Island.
I saw Jeff James' first round. Just got... was it by Sky Commons or was it by Adam Derrickson? Sky turned Adam. Okay.
20, Sky got into the 11 right there, the 15, the 48-0. Then Charles got into the 48. Maybe a little rivalry right there between Hendrick teammates. 43 hits at the wall. A fail.
And then more problems for the 83 as well. Oh wow, he just got loose. Watch this. Graham Patterson just gets loose going into the corner.
And gives Charles a little love tap, probably getting some Cheerios on the way out.
What happened to the 83? I saw him around as well.
45. Oh, lost it.
I swear, folks, I did not modify the grip. I have no clue why people are just sliding that back.
Well, they want to get their They want to get their disco fever on, like when you get some of that disco music.
We'll take you back to the green flag. We'll have less than 5 laps to go, and Kyle Austin will be your race leader.
Might have some more disco music.
And we're back. Top 10 rundown is Kyle Austin, Vitaly Nikolaev, Matt Dixon, Stephen Lewis, Time Pollard, Devin Smith, Steve Pollard, Jerry Shelley, Jake Smith, and Sky Common. And a long list of those that have retired now. Brendan Patterson, Gene Sanford, William Duncan, Samuel Logo, James Shelley, Eric Burden, and Nick Nauman. I believe Danny was already retired from a previous incident. 31 cars on the track, folks. And a caution will end the race.
Well, let's hope we have nobody flipping, nobody crashing.
Hey, we still haven't gotten that person on the hill that you were predicting.
Yeah, we kind of did with Drew Austin sliding up the hill. Wait, he actually flipped up the hill, didn't slide, flipped.
Yeah, he didn't go Eric Darnell style, which ironically enough is another Roush car, which was in the trucks.
Yeah, Roushing a hill doesn't seem that well.
At least not an Infineon.
And let's see what this 9 can do with that big, Vito guy behind him.
That was a quick move.
Wow, how after they both take each other out.
Kyle's going to have the inside line coming up through too. Kyle's going to have the inside, see?
As you see, Kyle got a great run right there. Over the 29, haven't talked much about him all day. Steve Pollard moving through the pack, and Vito is making a move, but Kyle...
Yeah, we haven't talked about Steven though. He's been up there all day.
Oh, the 4. He gets such a great run, but he can't keep the car out of the grass right there. That's just his problem. And here comes Time Pollard right there, and I hope nobody gets the
Where did Time come from? I mean, I know he was up there, but dang.
And I hope nobody guys get the disco fever on now. As it's still on the green here. I see the light's still green.
Yep. Time Pollard to third. Vitali's back to fourth now.
And Steven's got to worry about the Russian behind him right here. And oh God!
Time went off. Whoa!
Well,
Whoa! Vitali turned him.
Well, I think I was right. Have to worry about the Russian right there. What?
You just had the wrong Pollard. But did that bring out caution? Yes. The race to the flag is going to be won by Kyle Austin. Kyle Austin, his third career touchdown.
Kind of speechless with that kind of move. Having the best ratings in the field and having a car to basically win the race, and you completely worry about a guy who is trying to make the chase. That was really very stupid by the 4.
Yeah, this was one of his 2 best shots to win this season, but he'll definitely look forward now to Watkins Glen, and you almost feel like the pressure might be on him now to just go ahead and go out and win that one, don't you think?
Definitely, and I think I think we'll find someone who's never going to shop at no label. We'll never get a customer discount and no label watches again.
What is that? Whoa, there's another wreck. There had to have been. Toby didn't have that much damage before. But gotta feel for Vitali, I mean.
I'm not feeling for Vitali right now.
Well, yeah, but he spun one of your drivers. I'm meaning for anybody else. I mean, that was just... The fact of trying to run one of your best chances to win in the air, you're running 4th, and then you end up getting involved in a wreck. Although that one totally his fault. And
Well,
we won't.
or maybe,
Okay, go ahead.
Maybe you should try for a manufacturer that's still in NASCAR. Well, this is 2003, so never mind.
Yeah, and as you see, we won't take a pause in the recording. We'll just take you right straight back. See what might happen to the 8 as well.
And we see like that time. I mean, the 4, very, very, very stupid move. I mean, I don't mean to be rude at all, but not very smart by the 4 right there to make a move. The 9 would just do a block that held his line right there, and he got mad and we just blocked him, got room in the wall right there.
Maybe there's, I mean, there is the fact that time is off right here. You can see that already. Almost kind of following the line of Matt Dixon. Time Pollard's already off.
As you can see right here, the 90 comes back on the racetrack. Little contact right there, just side skirt contact, I believe, right there. And then
as much as you can,
he just cuts him off right there in the 4.
Partial credit for that would have to go to time. I mean, didn't give him too much room, and Vitali wasn't giving room to get back on track either.
Well, you know, there's a thing called the brake pedal. I think I can go. The 90 looks like just slid up right in front of him. Trying to get back on the track. The 4 just ran him in the wall for that. That's Vitali's fault right there all along. He just ran him in the fence. Should have never done that. Should have hit the brakes right there. Let a car go by. But his rating, that was so good that.
That's the issue though. I mean, they're coming to 2 to go. I mean.
I should learn how to brake. I think there's something called the brake pedal. I don't think he learned how to do it. No wonder why he's going back to Russian supercars. But anyway.
And Amy Shelley turns Toby Jason. And yep. So that will propel Vitali back up to time Pollard. I think he got better out of that deal anyway than Vitali did. Time's up. Time still got back to 9, despite all that happening. And whoa! I didn't even. Where did he come from?
I'm not Kevin Harvick, so.
As you see, we are on the final lap. Time Pollard stayed on the track. He is still in 9th spot. Toby Jason's on pit road. Henry Sanford made a pit stop.
And I think we're gonna have. I think we might have arrived. I think we might have some very tense words between Vito and Time Pollard.
Vitali and Time, yeah. Vitali Nikolay up there. Although I'm not sure if Time speaks Russian, so.
Last time, yeah, we're probably gonna have to get the dictionary right here. And the last time we saw a rivalry in the Doritos series, Joey Murphy almost killed himself coming down the pit road at this one track.
Well, yeah, but then again, he was in front of the person that he wrecked. This one, the guy that's wrecked is in front, so Vitali shouldn't have any issues in staying out of it or staying away from Time.
And I think I'm gonna have to look up my Google Translate and learn some swear words in Russian real quick.
Just kind of looking at how the garage stall should be set up too. These two shouldn't be anywhere close to each other. Time Pollard coming in 21st and Vitaly in 32nd.
Well, I think it's gonna be me as Greg Biffle and him as Boris said a couple years ago. If anybody remembers that walking splendid shoe.
Well, we'll try and get an interview with Time, and we'll try and get an interview with Vitaly, but we won't guarantee anything.
Well, Vitaly's not even here on the air. I didn't think the guy even has Skype, and I'm the one who co-commented race the time.
Well, we're getting Time's kind of getting his.
If you want to know times on, I think
through his family member, Stephen Pollard III.
Well, here's the radio communication. That son of a drove me off the racetrack. I think we're gonna show that Russian after the race how we really can drive. Go back to Russia.
And we can't bring you Vitaly's because it was all in Russian and we couldn't quite hear it for probably obvious reasons why. Remember, a Russian translator though in the pits was saying it was kind of trying to say that he's trying to apologize, but then again did go off track with 3 laps to go at a road course. So.
I mean, no offense, but if you come off the racetrack, you throw a block. That's racing. You just don't get in the guy's back bumper and put him in the wall because of that. In Russia, they have stricter rules in America in racing than this, so you should have a little more common courtesy.
Well, while we have the feud going on, the war over words, Kyle Austin's like, hey guys, I'm points leader and I just got my 3rd career win. What now?
Yeah. Well, I think feuds are more important for winning. We know who wins every week in NASCAR in real life, and we know who's going to win in this series, too.
Looking through the rest of the field as they finish, Time stays on track, gets 9th. Charles Jackson coming up just short of 12th.
And I think the radio communication from Time is, I hope that Fleet stays on the racetrack because it's not going to turn pretty after the race.
Well, neither one of them is going to be going to the pit road because neither one finished in the top 5, so that should make it even more interesting. Kind of keeping our eyes on Vitaly's car. I don't know why, but camera shots are there, so.
And Charles actually remembered to export this time.
Happened with the first test race, which I did apologize depending on the guy that actually won the first one.
That IndyCar race, and then the
okay, IndyCar's its own little thing. But congrats to your winner, Kyle Austin. You'll expand his what was a 28-point lead coming into the race because Tony Hurt finished 26th.
And your points leader wins the race. Wow.
Yeah, ironically, that 9 car had no wins with Jake Blicker in it, but it's got 3 wins with Kyle Austin in it.
And Steven's going to get up the section of points. Steven,
I think that was a safe assumption as well.
Well, I'm definitely going to tell you this. The points will not be the same next week. I will hopefully, will be co-commentating Daytona. And for God's sake, sure, that's going to be a good race under the lights at Daytona.
As he alluded to, the final 2 races before the All-Star break, Daytona and then Chicagoland. And then after that, during the All-Star break, there will be a showdown where the top 2 finishers will go ahead and advance to the main, as well as 1 fan vote winner.
And I think we know who the 2 are not going to be drafting partners at Daytona are going to be now.
Well, I've seen people put aside rivalries and actually go ahead and go on to win at Daytona, so that might actually be helpful.
And I'm actually very interesting if the 4 is actually going to learn. Well, he's not going to blow off the track.
Well, I don't know why we're still taping apparently. I don't know. We're still looking at the 90, I guess.
I wish this game was realistic. I wish this game was realistic, where you can actually type in the chat, fight the 4 car right now, where people actually got out of the car and
Let's
started
see how
fighting. But
close these 2 pit stalls are, actually. Let's see. Oh, I was gonna say, he's stopping on pit road.
he's waiting for him. I swear that would
He's
have been
waiting
great.
for him, yeah. I haven't seen the force pit either yet.
Oh, he must have ran off the track like, oh, well, I can't say that. They're gonna get, well, I don't know if you can comment or not. So,
Looking for it.
I guess he's a little dry. I think he's down in a hurry.
They're right next to each other. They're
well,
right
I guess
next to each other.
Well, I think he's waiting for the 4 to come in. Okay, I think we might have to stop for the children, and the blood might be spewing when that car pulls in the pit road. Oh
We'll go
God,
ahead.
I lost you.
We're gonna. Steven, say goodbye real quick.
Well, I guess I think we gotta shut it off. Yeah, I think now is a massive brawl after it's pushing and shoving and words not being really need to use
Just
on
say
the air.
goodbye real quick.
Oh, it's getting pretty good down here.
This has been Gorn Fan 291. Stephen Potter the Third, bring you the.
Oh, it's getting on down there. They're fighting. Damn. The crowd of people right next to the pit stalls are getting thrown to the ground, man. It's getting good down there.
This has been the INRL Coke Vanilla Cup Series. Race 16 from Infineon, racing uncontained.
Racing
goodbye,
really
Steven.
uncontained. All right, thank you for letting me co-commentate. I hope I get to do Daytona, and I might have to go leap out of the booth and take time out of the little scuffle out there before he gets arrested.
We'll see how the officials treat that one. And see you guys next time at Daytona.